these people?
Who are these people? Yes, it's Friday.
Who
Jesus, how
are
much
these
time
people
flies.
indeed?
I mean, Friday. I mean, if the week has flown by rather quickly. So, yeah, that's why, it's like, Jesus Christ, what is it? But seriously, this is Angel and Friends.
Not Fox
Episode
and
one.
Friends.
Yeah, no, 166, I believe it is. I mean, I'll have to check and make sure it is. It's June 19th, 2026. That means
Juneteenth.
it's
Yeah. I was gonna
yeah.
say no. It's Juneteenth.
Yeah. You know what? I forgot about that. It's the funny part.
Yeah.
So it's episode 166. It's Juneteenth, June 16th or June 19th, 2026.
I just
Apparently,
never understood why is that there? Like we already have Black History Month. I don't understand.
well, this is the day where allegedly all the Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, which freed the slaves. It was June 19th, 1865. So now, because the African American Black Lives Matters activists insisted on it, the Biden administration folded, and Juneteenth is now a federal holiday. So everybody gets a day off, pretty much, or almost everybody. So that's why we have Juneteenth. And welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us this week. We got the Trump administration's alleged deal, which is like the 10th different one to end hostilities with the Iranians. I don't know where this one's gonna hold. Probably not. Like the other 9 that have been signed, that eventually, and it's mostly Israel that keeps attacking Lebanon. So, and the Iranians want Lebanon to be part of the deal, which is why the fucking the Israelis still want to attack Lebanon. So that's why these deals always fall apart. The Trump administration does nothing to rein in Israel. So that's what's going
And
on
also,
here.
the Trump administration is trying to be so cool with all these GTA 6 parody cover arts.
Yeah,
That they
yeah.
did
I've seen
yesterday. It's just
the White House did one, the Department of War did one, ICE, Department of Homeland Security did one. I mean, they're all over the government's social media accounts right now. Let's see. We have the
remember when
Paramount.
they went all after the leftists for being out of touch and all that stuff. Well, they're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's quite pathetic. Like, it's not. Nobody cares. So let's see
See,
what else
nobody
we got.
cares.
We got the Paramount WBD merger becoming official. The Department of Justice did approve that. So now it's even now. I guess it's going to be called Paramount, which means they own everything. They own CBS. They own CNN, which is a big deal for the news organizations. Like now we have CNN and CBS under the same umbrella, and it's going to be run by Barry Weiss, the same person who runs CBS News right now. So she'll take over
Who
CNN
used to
as
be a
soon as.
liberal, by the way.
Yeah, she's a good toady for the Ellisons. Mm-hmm. Which is why they hired her. Also, we have
Wait. What's a toady angel? What does that mean again?
that's a good question. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah. The Obama Presidential Library, who looks like a prison,
Oh,
opened up in Chicago yesterday. In fact, it was made official. Right around the same time the Knicks had their championship parade. So
yeah.
there were two things done at the same time. We'll get to that. Let's see. Yeah, the Pakistanis claim that the U.S.-Iranian deal has been reached, but Israel is still bombing Lebanon. So apparently, that was part of the deal with the Iranians. I don't know whether it's falling apart or not. I assume it will fall apart if it hasn't already. So that
This is Witchy Perfect is going to do an article from Descent in Bloom, her insight on RFK Jr.'s crusade to oust and go after and probably self-delete or delete autism or autistic people.
Oh yeah. Uh, RFK Jr. make that stupid. There was that stupid post of him saying about autism people saying You won't have jobs. You won't go on dates or whatever he said. And as someone with autism, you can fuck
Yeah.
off, RFK Jr.
That's what Descent in Bloom talks about, because I mean she has a husband, she has 3 children, she's a nurse. For fuck's sake, what do you mean my son won't hold a job?
Yeah.
Trust me, my son can do more than you think.
I mean, how can someone, listen to someone who talks like this, and things don't,
Yeah, it's
So we will talk about that later.
okay. Later, yeah.
Segment.
Let's see. So yeah, that and so much more, so much more. So we'll get started with. We'll go to this. So it is official. Whoops, hold on. Let me do that first. Because for some reason I can't do that unless I do that first. So there you go. Because it just won't let me. It's just weird, only. But yeah, let's get to that. Thank you. So yeah, this is the Department of Justice approving the Paramount's acquisition of Warner Brothers. So Paramount is a Sundance corporation which is owned by the Ellisons, who are very powerful billionaire Zionists. So the Department
did they have to wash off all the Palestinian blood before they shook hands?
Who knows? The Department of Justice Friday gave approval to the merger of two Hollywood studio giants, Paramount Skydance and the Warner Brothers Discovery. The approval ends the Department of Justice legal analysis of the merger and paves the way for the Paramount's $111 billion acquisition of Warner Brothers, which, if finalized, would leave all their assets and services, including HBO Max and CNN, under Paramount's control. The merger has sparked a slew of backlash and antitrust concerns from players in the entertainment industry, as combining the two studios would leave only 4 major U.S. film studios intact: Paramount, Walt Disney Studios, Universal Pictures, and Sony Pictures. In an open letter opposing the merger, Hollywood workers expressed concern that merging the companies will create less healthy competition in the market, resulting in fewer opportunities, fewer jobs, higher costs, and less options for viewers. That's the whole point. Let's see. However, in their statement, DOJ responded by indicating that the investigation into antitrust implications resulted in evidence-based findings and the transaction will likely not harm competition or consumers in regard to streaming, cable television, or theatrical releases. So basically,
That's what it
DOJ
is. It's all talk.
the DOJ just rubber stamped this deal. They weren't going to actually oppose it in any significant way. In fact, because Larry Ellison and the Ellisons in general are major donors to the president, so there's no way that they were going to seriously oppose this deal in any significant way. In fact, they conveyed just the opposite, that the extensive regulatory record reviewed by the DOJ suggests that the impact of the transaction will create more competition within the media industry, yielding benefits for American workers and consumers. Paramount, which is total lie. Officials at Paramount have echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that they intend to put out 30 theatrical releases a year, the combined amount released by each studio in a given year. Paramount has been the front runner,
which is going to lead to burnout and
Yeah.
people leaving with all the all that
Oh,
stuff.
that's terrible. So Paramount's just going to put out more terrible films, and I'm not going to watch them anyway.
Probably a lot of them are going to be AI slops as well.
Oh yeah, that too. It's easier to put out just AI films and let's see here. What else we got? Oops. Paramount has been the front runner to acquire larger Warner Brothers since Netflix pulled back from negotiations in December. The two studios officially reached a merger agreement in February, feeling concerned not only about media consolidation, but the political implications of the deal, as the company is headed by David Ellis, longtime ally of President Donald Trump. Ellis and Paramount have recently faced backlash over, I think I meant to say Ellison, but they put Ellis. Ellison and Paramount have recently faced backlash over the structure and treatment of journalists at CBS, sparking the worry that the similar issues will arise should the company acquire CNN from Warner Brothers. The deal is not finalized yet. It could face suits both nationally and internationally by the European Union due to antitrust implications, concerns over financial backing by foreign subsidiaries, In California, Attorney General Rob Bonta expressed his intent to investigate the legality of the merger in regards to antitrust laws. A social media post on Friday indicated the merger is not a done deal and remains under investigation by his office. Yeah, that's not going to make a difference because he has no authority over any merger. That's the federal government's place. So he can do his grandstanding all he wants, but ultimately he has very little authority to stop it, unless the courts stop it. And that's different. But hey, good evening, Randy. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. What is this? It's not important.
Did I hear Metal Gear Solid alert ringtone or text tone or something?
Well, yeah, that was me this
Yeah,
time.
it's funny. Did you get it because of my text tone?
I had it for a while. It's just that
Oh.
I usually don't. It usually doesn't ring like that. At least when I'm here.
It's funny, we both have it.
Uh-huh.
Well, no
So,
offense, but I didn't see us go live, so I don't know if a lot of people just didn't know that we went live.
oh yeah, we're live. I mean,
Yeah,
we
it
got
says live right there.
we got some chats here. We're live, and I'm looking at YouTube. We're live. So there's
Yeah,
7
but it
people
didn't tell
watching.
me. Yeah, but it didn't tell me.
Oh, well, we're
Like it
7
usually
people
alerts me,
watching.
hey, you went live or whatever.
Oh.
No.
Well, this is the Obama Presidential Library. Now, apparently, allegedly, according to Fox News, they've stiffed subcontractors and contractors of money. So very Trumpian by the Obama presidential people. Their library here, because Trump has a history of stiffing contractors and subcontractors and stuff that did work for him. So subcontractors say they're owed millions, face financial ruin after helping build Obama's presidential center. So
Well, don't
let's see
forget, like
here.
Obama and Trump. I mean, they don't hate each other. I mean, remember that at funeral? I don't remember who it was for, but they were discussing each other. They were laughing. Remember that?
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. So let's play. What is this?
I feel like an aluminum can that's been thrown in front of a steamroller. We're crushed.
Fox News Digital. Mike Owen, president owner. Oops.
But what? The fuck just happened?
Just on our internal.
This
Just
is
on our internal.
Hold on. How do I pause this? Unfortunately, it does that, but I don't know why it does that. It says Mike Owen, president.
Go full
president,
screen.
Owner of,
Go full screen, then.
Oh, that works. A
Or-
little better.
well.
I don't know why it does that. President and owner of Adamson Plumbing
It's Fox News.
claims
Yeah.
the Obama presidential center project left his company nearly $4 million in the red. In other words, they're owed $4 million by the Obama
and
presidential center.
to add on to what you said, little brother, yeah, this is like pro wrestling. It's heels and baby faces who are actually friends in real life. They all hang out, they all party together, and again, they work for Vince McMahon. They're heels and baby faces on TV, but again, they're all friends. They all hang out, they all party together.
Well, I mean, they also work for Triple H. Oh no, Triple Fraud. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Just on our internals, the overall monies
Look at that
wait,
place.
pause.
It's like a prison.
on this project have now
It's like a
reached
goddamn
nearly
prison. Look at that.
Can you get rid of that Angel Rivera thing on the left? Because it was blocking the information about who the guy is. So that name Angel Rivera name tag on
I
the
think.
left. Okay.
Yeah,
Just rewind that a bit so I can see who that was again.
Hold on. Oops, I'm pressing in the wrong place. Hold on. There
$4
you go.
million in the red.
Let's go back.
Just on our internals, the overall monies expended on this project have now reached nearly $4 million in the red. That's in totality over the last
$4 million.
5 years. That is a hole that no subcontractor, small business can survive. And unfortunately, my
It looks like a prison.
losses
Look
are
at-
on the smaller side.
ugliest
compared
building
to
I've ever
some of my
seen.
peers. I think the goal at one point was to break even. Now it's just to survive.
Wait, they didn't even
I
expect to turn a profit. It was like break even. Like, yeah, we'll break even, we'll be fine. Nope. Now they're in the red and they're about to lay off employees. That's how.
Financially, our reserves have been completely drained. We are barely getting by right now. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to lay off union workers here in the short term so that we can regroup and lick our wounds and hopefully live to fight another day. That's where we're at. For me, I know for a fact it's been an emotional roller coaster, and I'm cooked emotionally, and I have to fight for my company and for my people, and that's what I'm doing today. I believe my peers, just through internal conversations with them, are deeper in the red. I think also my peers have a little bit more pressure on them to maybe keep things more in-house, and I completely understand that. But as for me and my company, I'm at the end of my rope, and I see no other choice than to have to tell my story. And unfortunately, this is not to embarrass anybody, but this is just to make sure that the truth gets told out here of what has happened here to the companies that poured their heart and soul into getting this job complete and operational. We were made to cut all the insulation off of the piping for the storm system and then forced to retest areas that did not need to be tested. In turn, Adamson had to go back and redo work that caused a tremendous financial strain on the company to the tune of nearly $900,000. That hit alone is something very hard to recover from, especially on a job this size. We have had plenty of dialogue to try and recoup those costs, and we have been told that that is our problem and that from ownership we should have followed the specifications written, but Adamson did follow them as per code, and we did a good job doing it. Wasted labor on elevators not working, areas being closed down, it all starts to add up after a while. It's in my opinion that there's been mismanagement here that's been saddled to the subcontractors, and we've all had to absorb them, and I just feel that that's not right. I am still not 100% sure why we have not been paid our extras, or to use the parlance here, change order money. Adamson found problems that needed to be solved, and we fixed them. We went through the proper channels. We got the price and proceed from the Lakeside Alliance, and inexplicably, for some reason, we were told that ownership rejected a number of our change orders and really not given a reason for it. But those change orders are in effect right now at the center and keep, in some part, the restrooms operating as it should. So to me, there's really no reason why we should not have been paid, but we haven't. All I've ever wanted to do here is to do a good job and to make our company proud. And for that, I can at least say that I'm satisfied. But the backdrop of the coming celebration is kind of hard to swallow for me and for my peers.
Lakeside Alliance said construction projects often remain unfinished financially after opening and is still working through outstanding issues. The Obama Foundation said it paid the Lakeside Alliance and has no outstanding disputed charges with Lakeside. So the Obama Foundation claimed that they already paid him, but he's saying he's owed $4 million. So,
They're lying. I think. See, the thing is, I think both sides are literally lying. I think that there's some stuff that wasn't paid. There's some stuff that was, but this guy just looks shady to me. I just don't trust him. I think he's just going to lay off union workers just because he was told to. And just don't get a good vibe from him. I don't like Obama either. I think he sucks a lot of dick. He's a pedophile. His wife is a pedophile. Wife in quotations. I just don't get a good vibe from this guy either. I think there's a lot of lying that's been going on here. And I think that guy just wanted to say, oh, I laid off, I'm going to have to lay off a bunch of union workers so that they would hate Obama more. Because again, it has Obama's name on it. And who is the worst heel figures to the Republicans are the Democrats. So I just think this guy, I mean, it's Fox News, so take everything here with a grain of salt. I mean, I feel bad if he really did lose $4 million, but I mean, no offense, but I don't trust the guy. It's
But
Fox News.
you said Michelle Obama's wife in quotation marks. Does that mean that you agree with that UFC fighter who said Michelle Obama is a man?
I am agreeing with oh Jesus
Ah.
Christ, what's her name? Oh geez. I can't think of her name now. But anyway, she's the one who said that Michelle Obama was a tranny. I'm agreeing with her.
Yeah, so
Fuck, I can't think of her
everybody,
name now.
hopefully you'll think of it. But as everybody knows, it was yesterday. Ukraine decided to attack deep into Moscow to an oil refinery and into residential civilian apartment buildings.
But
So,
Russia's the evil one, right? Ukraine is all good. Nobody's going to talk about this one, right?
no, this is not. I haven't seen this mentioned really. I mean, on
Joan
Twitter there
Rivers.
were
Joan
on
Rivers said
Twitter.
it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Joan
Yeah,
Rivers said that we had our first tranny as for in the
Yeah,
White
that
House,
it
and
was
it was
her. Yeah.
Michelle Obama. And then she
Hey, Ellen.
mysteriously passed away. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like so now apparently Ukraine thinks it's a good idea to attack deep into Moscow, which I think is a huge mistake for them because
Yeah.
the Russians are not going to come in full force, unlike
And
before.
of course, Kyle Kowinski and Crystal Ball, they're not going to mention this.
This has not been covered other than pro-Ukrainian accounts on Twitter. This has not gotten much play. So like a video here again. This is the attack here. Let's see what this is. So that's the bombing of the
I
oil
mean, that's a pretty
refinery.
big attack there. I mean,
It's huge.
Jesus.
Yeah. They're out of their minds. I mean, this is huge. A huge attack in Moscow. This is.
But Putin's a madman, and we got to stop him.
Yeah, I mean, Zelensky looks like I think he did some lines of coke and then ordered this attack. It's a terrible
After
idea.
he sucked a bunch of dick, right?
It's like the Russian, like Russian citizens don't even notice. Just driving like nothing ever happened. Yeah, there you go.
that person walking by is like, oh, whatever. So,
whatever.
You were saying?
Yeah, you could tell that the Russians, like, they're not really panicking too much. So specks of oil have rained down on parts of Moscow after refinery was hit during the largest.
I was wondering,
attack.
is Fiorella and what's her name? I keep Tara Reid. How were they any close to that explosion or whatever that was?
I don't know because Fiorella did a show yesterday with from INN. It was yesterday though. Wednesday. So I don't know whether.
No, that was. You're right. Yeah, Wednesday. Okay.
It was Wednesday. Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't seen her on Twitter today, so I don't know how she was near that or not. Hopefully, we're not. A refinery was hit during the largest Ukrainian attack since the start of the full-scale war, with close to 200 drones fired towards the Russian capital. Columns of thick smoke billowed as high into the sky. 17 people were wounded in the Moscow region, according to local governor Andrei Vodokov. Residents in the southeast of Moscow region told BBC that the fine drizzle had left unpleasant black spots on their clothes. Moscow authorities denied that any oil rain had been falling. However, the city's official Telegram channel warned residents of the affected district to keep their windows closed and said families with children, elderly people, and asthmatics should urgently leave the area. Almost 1,000 drones and 4 Ukrainian cruise missiles were intercepted and destroyed across the country in 24 hours. Russia's defense ministry was quoted in saying oil depot was struck in the southern Rostov region, where 1 person was killed. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky said that the drone strike was an answer to last week's Russian attack in Kyiv, which set ablaze a major religious landmark.
He's a war criminal. He's a warmonger. He did it just to destroy. He just flat out admits it there.
Yeah, he responded. It was a response to Moscow's attack on a major religious landmark, the Parsharek Lavra Monastery. So, we don't want this war, never wanted it, as Zelensky said, but if Ukraine burns, your Moscow will burn too.
Well, but that's why it's continuing, because of you, Zelensky.
Yeah, it doesn't make it.
Go back to sucking dick, Zelensky.
Yeah, it doesn't. it doesn't make any sense. It's like, why don't, if you really just end the war if you don't want it, like just come to a peace deal, agree not to join NATO, and we all just move on, you know. In response, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said the strikes on Ukraine would be delivered on a mass scale, adding he had been convinced for a long time that words were not enough. So here we go. There's going to be an escalation by the Russians, and Ukraine is going to get hit horribly. So fires broke out as the Kaptoria refinery in southeast Moscow was hit for the third time in a month and a second time this week, coloring the sky black with smoke. Several clips show the particularly dramatic moment at the top of a large silo was blown off by a huge explosion, sending the roof of the oil storage tank flying dozens of meters into the air. A nearby shopping center also caught fire, reportedly after drone debris fell on the buildings. In a video verified by the BBC, doesn't mean much, by the way, it's the BBC, a drone can be seen crashing into the upper floors of a high-rise building, with glass, and debris raining down on
Or
the
grass
facade
raining down.
into the courtyards beneath.
And all the weed heads were
another
happy.
another
Yay,
another
weed!
In another quote unquote verified video, a thick, dark, oily sheen can be seen coating the tarmac of a car park, while the ground beneath was parked with vehicles remained clear. Soon as I stepped out of the apartment building, blah, there was this fine drizzle. She noted unpleasant black spots on her clothes, and friend's jacket ended up covering in black specks. We will now be keeping an eye whether our hair starts falling out because of petroleum products. Moscow's 4 airports were temporarily shut, and more than 500 flights were delayed or canceled. Although local authorities across Russia banned publication of images in the aftermath of the drone strikes, dozens of videos are posted on social media showing drones flying across the sky in broad daylight. Explosions over the industrial areas in the outskirts of Moscow. It has been a regular Ukrainian tactic to launch a large number of reconnaissance decoy drones to map out the density of air defenses in vulnerable areas before the main strikes hit. So,
Well, and here's the thing. I mean, I know that Zelensky couldn't do this himself. He couldn't even find his ass with both his hands.
no.
This had to be help from the Americans. And that's the problem. This is what Russia put the line in the sand of. Hey, this like America hit it. Even
Yeah,
if Ukraine did this by themselves. So again, they escalated because again, it was getting stale. And how they keep making money. They got to do something.
Yeah, so here's central Moscow. The oil refinery and the attacks were right outside of central Moscow there. So the Ukrainians and Zelensky think that, they think they're
the danger.
But actually the Russians are.
The danger.
Well, there you go. The Russians are the one that are danger. That they are the danger. Ukrainians are kind of been whoops, too big. The Russians the Ukrainians are the ones that are being backed by the U.S. and NATO and the European Union. So, local authorities did that too. 4.5 years since Moscow launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the war of attrition on the front line of Ukraine grinds on, out of sight for many in Russia. Kyiv's long-range strikes on targets across Russia, as well as Moscow and St. Petersburg, are an indication of Zelensky's aim to bring in the war home to ordinary Russians. It's not going to work because all it's going to do is piss off the Russian government more. It's like, imagine.
Well, Putin has a better army. Let's face it. I mean,
Yeah,
the Russian
but
army
imagine.
is 10 times better.
Yeah, but imagine if Iran decided, you know what, we're going to bring the war home to Americans and attack New York City. Not going to work out well for them.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to get bombed.
Iran is that stupid, but I get your analogy.
Yeah, so they're going to be obliterated by bombs from the United States. So it's like, no, that's basically what the Ukrainians are doing here. A man who lives near the refinery was hit. BBC that he was woken up when his building started shaking at dawn, and that the morning he felt burning and could not breathe. It was frightening. I was so scared. Drone strikes on Moscow, about 500 kilometers or 310 miles from the Ukrainian border, have become
I
more
think
frequent.
it might be kilometers. Is it?
It probably is kilometers, yeah. from the Ukrainian border have become more frequent as Kyiv has developed its long-range capabilities. Ukraine's first successful drone
Bullshit.
strikes reached the Russian capital in 2023, although they were very sporadic and rarely involved more than a handful of drones. Since then, extensive air defenses have been set up around Moscow, but the number of drones used by the Ukraine in its attacks also multiplied, and some have penetrated those defenses. No
Where
air
did
Remember
defense.
when
where did they
remember
get
when
those long range missiles? From the United States.
Yeah.
anyways, what I was saying was remember when Emma Vigeland was saying that the genocide in Gaza is on par with what's going on in Ukraine or whatever. Remember when she said that?
Oh yeah. No air defense system can ensure total protection against a massive attack of high-tech drones made by the United States. The hit rate of those who do get us through is extremely low and fraught with the risk of anti-missile debris crashing down. Despite the known difficulties in halting such large-scale attacks, Thursday's drone barrage is bound to raise questions about the effectiveness of air defense system surrounding key infrastructure in Moscow. For its part, Russia has launched more than 200 drones and multiple ballistic missiles at Ukraine overnight. Vladimir Putin, who's hosting the Southeast Asian leaders for a summit in the central city of Kazan, has not commented on a large-scale attack on the Russian capital. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Attack the country while they're hosting other leaders around the world, from around the world. So if you bomb that and kill them, you're like beyond fucked. Writing on X, Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha, one of the most popular questions asked by Muscovites this morning is, "What is going on?" Again, that's not going to work. It's just going to piss off the Russian government. Like, yeah, you're basically attacking civilian infrastructure, which, by the way, is a war crime. You can't attack civilian infrastructure like that, and on purpose, by the way. It accidentally can get away with it. It says an accident, but Ukrainians open admit it's on purpose. So that's a war crime. I can answer. Your country started a war of aggression against ours. That's totally made up. For years, it's been killing our people. Well, why don't you make the deal so the Russians would stop?
They
Now
were
that you
killing their
know,
own people. They were literally bombing Donetsk and the other city I can't think of right now. But Donetsk, they literally were bombing people who were Ukrainians who just wanted to be Russian.
Yeah, and then they blame the Russians for it, which is
And
hilarious.
they blame the Russians for it.
Now that you know what's going on, ask Putin when he's planning on ending it. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
When you fucking surrender, you fucking dick sucker.
Yeah, so there you go. Apparently, they're trying to get the Russians to pressure Putin into stopping the war.
That's
Russian
not going to stop it.
citizens
All it's going to do is escalate.
It's like telling the American people, "Oh yeah, by the way, pressure Trump to make sure he ends the Iranian war." It's not going to happen. No matter how much pressure. Yeah. It's like if the Iranians attack New York and then, "Oh yeah, by the way, pressure Trump to end the war because we'll keep attacking him," which means they'll be obliterated by bombs. So it's like not going to work because now Ukraine's probably going to get obliterated by the Russians. So there you go.
I hope so. I'm tired of Zelensky.
Yeah.
It's like the Russians have been really passive. They're like, please, please agree to our deal. I mean, we don't want to actually have to destroy you, but disagree to our deal. It's like, nope. Now we're gonna attack you, and now the American press is saying look at how weak the Russians are, because they're even though the Russians don't have just end this war. Come on, I mean, agree to our peace deal.
Russia.
Nope. And then the U.S. media turns around.
Our enemy. Russia's not my enemy. The government is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they turn around. They're like, "Oh, look at how weak the Russians are." So basically, it's like the Ukrainians actually think that
I am the danger.
Like they really do think that, but they're not. I mean, they're about to get their asses kicked here. Golden Monarch says, "Peace deal? What peace deal?"
Exactly.
Well, the Ukrainians have not agreed to a peace deal, and they won't as long as they get funding from the U.S., NATO, and the European Union. So,
I wonder how Rachel Maddow's reacting to this.
Yeah, it's like
for a lesbian, she sure sucks a lot of dick.
Yeah, she's. It's like the Ukrainians think.
I am inevitable.
But they're not. They're not inevitable. They're about to get their asses kicked now. Let's see here.
And I'll enjoy every minute of it.
But nobody's
Zelensky,
really
why
talking.
don't you just literally save your dick liquor and just give up?
Yeah, nobody's really talking about this. Very few people have mentioned this. What I've seen, at least, in the media. Nobody's really covered it. Also, nobody in the professional left has touched this story because they all love the Ukraine war because Biden started it. If Trump would have started this war, they would have hated it just like they hate the Iran war. So
Wait,
Iran.
I see this article about Bernie Sanders. Just scroll down a bit. I just want to see what it says.
Oh, Bernie Sanders proposes AI tax to give everyone $1,000 a month.
An
This
AI
bill would do a
tax?
lot more than that. So yeah, apparently they're gonna his proposal to tax AI companies and then give $1,000 a month to Americans.
Like that'll happen, please.
Yeah, I mean it's just.
Is this an Onion story? I mean, is this from the Onion? Because I mean, there's no way that Bernie's gonna do that. Personally.
No, it's from Reason.
And then
magazine.
when it's declined, he's gonna be like, okay, that's fine.
I'm a cock. I said I'm a cock.
Reason. So, Reason magazine is an American libertarian company, or not company, but let's say they're a news organization, but they're libertarian. So, let's see. Trump has used taxpayer money to purchase stakes in dozens of companies. Congress is about to make it easier. So basically, this is Trump administration is purchasing stock in nearly for the U.S. government, purchasing stock in a bunch of companies, and the libertarians are against it. Obviously, so are progressives, but for totally different reasons. Lawmakers should be blocking Trump's corporate socialism, not making it a permanent.
Oh my God! They actually said socialism. Isn't that bad to libertarians? Ooh, socialism.
And communism. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, the evil communists.
And that's why they're against the corporate socialism, but they're against socialism in general. But
I don't understand. They never bring up capitalism. I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean they hate socialism, they hate communism, but they love that capitalism, don't they?
Yeah.
When they literally they say that socialism and communism is capitalism. No, that's capitalism. You can't have it both ways. You can't say that's everyone dying and people being trillionaires. That's communism. No, that's capitalism, you dumb fuck.
Abolish AI and data centers. Bernie was weak against crypto.
Well, I agree with the abolish AI data centers because guess who's going to pay for all that shit? We are.
Libertarians are the third evil party. Extreme libertarians, Alex Karp, Peter Thiel, etc.
Don't forget
wants you to die.
Don't forget Alex Karp. He's the guy that does, he moves around crazy. Like he can't get comfortable.
I thought he was a carp, like a real carp.
Let's see. By taking equity stakes in more than a dozen businesses, Trump
Maybe
administration
should be a carp.
has stretched executive power to new heights, and now Congress is working to ensure that future presidents get the same opportunity.
Why don't you save your voice and it says listen to article 3 minutes?
You talking to your son?
Trump has used taxpayer money to purchase stakes in dozens of companies. Congress is about to make it easier. By taking equity stakes in more than a dozen private businesses, the Trump administration has stretched executive power to new heights.
You can follow it here. Those kinds.
And now Congress is working to ensure that future presidents get the same opportunity. The Senate's version of the 2027 National Defense Authorization Act includes a provision to create a new slush fund within the U.S. Treasury for the purpose of buying stakes in more private businesses. The Pentagon would be able to tap the proposed Defense Equity Investment Account to make investments of up to $500 million in private companies involved in the production of critical minerals, materials, and chemicals or batteries. The provision, which is buried within the 1,500 words.
What they're doing is they're trying to own a major amount of stocks in these companies, so they can.
This is why Trump got richer. Every president has gotten richer while being in office. It's not because they take a salary. Bullshit. They don't need that salary because they're doing this shit. They don't give a fuck about
I still remember when Kyle Kowinski said that Joe Biden became more progressive when he became president.
Yeah, he's
Right.
delusional.
So did
Old.
Kuklinski.
So yeah, like
Fuck you.
Bret Hart, fuck you.
Bill drafted this.
I saw
Say
an
something.
interview with him where I'm going to show it tomorrow. There was an interview with him talking about Randy Savage and how much he loved Randy Savage. Good on you, Brett.
Okay.
This week by the Senate Armed Services Committee would allow the direct or indirect purchase, acquisition, or commitment of funds by the Department of Defense in exchange for an ownership interest, convertible interest, warrant, revenue sharing instrument, or other similar financial instrument in a non-federal entity. Besides the $500 million cap on those investments, the government is also forbidden from taking more than a 50% ownership stake in any private business. Other than that, however, there seem to be few limitations or guardrails on how the new equity account could be used. During a closed-door session last week, the Senate Armed Services Committee reportedly voted down an amendment that would have prohibited the Trump administration from taking equity stakes in businesses with ties to the president, his family members, and members of his cabinet. Some of the Trump administration's investment decisions have seemingly benefited those close to Trump. Vulcan Element.
Oh, you don't say.
The Vulcan?
You don't say this benefited the president, huh? So it's like one of these.
Benefited every president and every fucking family they've ever had. For fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
so it's
I mean,
like,
Trump Jr. has never had a real job in his life. Neither has Eric Trump. Neither has Tiffany. Neither has any of the other ones that he fucking.
Neither have Kai and
Ivanka.
Barron.
Yeah, Ivanka. I mean, she
Kai-
was fucking his wife.
fucking Kai Trump's trying to be a influencer. That's what she's doing these days. Let's see. So it's like
Nothing
this.
better to do. Yeah, I mean, and same with. I mean, the whole thing about Hunter Biden. Oh, Hunter Biden's so good. He's so this. He's so that. Fuck Hunter Biden. They're all fucking pedophiles, you idiots. The only reason they're bringing Hunter Biden back into the fold is because of his fucking pedo Pete dad.
Yeah. Let's see. More of this.
Which makes magnets out of rare earth elements, got a $620 million loan from the Pentagon's Office of Strategic Capital. Donald Trump Jr. is a partner at the company.
There you go.
Senator Alyssa Slotkin, Democrat of Michigan, told Notice that Republicans
Democrat. DAI.
Republicans rejected that proposal after expressing worries
Yeah.
about how Trump would react. Over and over, we heard in the NDAA markup, a number of my Republican colleagues express concern that they didn't want to insult the president. They didn't want to send a negative message to the president. They didn't want to offend the president, or they were scared of his reaction, Slotkin said.
They want to make bank.
It would be a good idea for lawmakers to...
Yeah,
Who the fuck wrote this? Seriously? Are you this fucking dumb?
No, they're quoting Elisa Slotkin, the senator from Michigan.
Well, I mean, again, Lisa, I hate to break this to you, but they don't give a fuck. They just want to make bank. They want to make money. And all you're doing is oh, well, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. What about you?
It seems that Elisa gets fatter and fatter every time I see her.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't she former CIA? I think she's a senator.
Yeah, they all have CIA handlers.
Prevent the president from using a new Pentagon slush fund to enrich his relatives and allies. But it would be better to avoid creating this account in the first place. Congress should not be codifying Trump's socialist behavior and should not be...
There's that dirty word, socialist. There's that dirty word.
Oh, shit. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
It's dirty. Yeah, so...
Another one.
Yeah, the dirty word.
making it easier and legal for future presidents to follow suit. If Washington wants more domestic or allied production of minerals, magnets, chemicals, or batteries, it has tools that do not require making taxpayers shareholders, like remove.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but we don't get that.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'd be fine with this if we get dividends, if we get checks every quarter, but we don't. Americans won't never see a dime in this.
Poor people be damned. The rich people hate you.
Yeah, if Americans get checks every quarter, I'd be fine with this. Like, hey, keep buying up companies, but nope, we'll never see a dime in this money. So
removing permitting and regulatory hurdles, or following the regular government procurement process, writes Tad DeHaven, a policy analyst at the Cato Institute.
It's a libertarian.
What kind of a name is
what it shouldn't do.
Haven?
Dad, Biff, Muffy, a good day to
it's a think
it's
tank.
that kind of a shit.
It's a
They act like we don't fucking know this. We all know the rich people hate us. Hello. They don't give a fuck.
Is pick favored companies and make the federal government an investor, customer, regulator, and political patron.
There you go.
Yeah, they literally don't give a fuck.
What is this? I'm curious about this. I didn't know about this story.
This is socialism.
Bernie Sanders proposed $1,000 AI tax, give $1,000 a month to every American. His bill would do more than that. There's probably a libertarian spin to this piece. While Bernie Sanders teased his new AI bill,
You don't want to play it?
Times, I'm not gonna read this whole thing. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. He understood his undersold his socialist vision to the tech industry.
Christ.
Now the bill's text has been released. We know how much government ownership of AI he wants. Sanders unveiled the.
First of all, I ain't never heard of this. I doubt Bernie Sanders would literally do this because this would be a slap in the face to the first trillionaire, who is fucking Elon Musk. Elon Musk is not going to share his wealth with the peasants.
Yeah.
Hello.
So this is what Bernie Sanders just randomly did. This is what he just randomly did.
Surprise, motherfucker.
There you go.
Yeah, I doubt it. He only did it surprise, motherfucker, to piss off
guys,
the libertarians.
Bernie came up with the AI bill. See, nobody cares.
Yeah. That scene from hey, Bernie Sanders. He just made an AI tax bill. See, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
The fucking millionaires don't give a fuck.
Under the American AI Sovereign Wealth Fund Act, it would impose a 50% tax paid through stock on any AI company with annual gross receipts of $200 million. Blah, blah, blah. Under the bill, the Treasury Department also get a 50% stake in all applicable AI companies through newly issued stocks. Wait a minute. I thought Bernie Sanders hated Donald Trump buying up all these companies through stock. Now he's going to do the same thing under his bill. Give the Treasury Department 50% stake in any AI company automatically. So
Bernie.
He did the same thing Trump.
Well, you gotta suck the dick somehow.
So Angel, I just want to interrupt for a second. Yankees so far lead 4-0. Ben Rice hit another home run. Oh yeah, and Chas Chisholm after leaving the game last night. Chas Chisholm. Chas Chisholm Jr. After he left the game last night after fouling the ball off his nuts last night, he hit a home run tonight too.
I mean, it's nice. It's a nice thought because, I mean, we are paying for all these AI data centers. I think we should all get dividends for it. But, I mean, this is literally libertarians like, oh, my God, can you believe that Bernie Sanders wants to bring communism to our land? And we're all going to be poor and nobody's going to have anything to eat. And the rich people, who is going to think of the rich people? Why can't the rich people have any say? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't think Bernie even likes communism.
No, the data centers are also very loud. Yeah, I don't live next to one, but I've heard that. The money won't help with that. Plus, they taint the water and use most electricity.
I did hear that the wells that these data centers are using are literally making water pitch black.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. I heard that on ProPilled. Please watch ProPilled every Wednesday and whenever they're on. I'm sorry. But I was watching that today. I was watching clips, and I have to say, my little sis from another mother, she just killed it. She's like, I mean, they literally have wells that are running pitch black. That's how much they are screwing with and they don't give a fuck. These people don't give a fuck. They just want to enslave you. They don't care.
Yeah, it's Golden Monarch. If Bernie Sanders created a Bitcoin of himself, that would be the end of him.
I mean, they've already fucking done that with Trump, haven't they?
I think so. Yeah.
So we keep going. Everything. Nothing changes. It's like,
oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah, I mean, it really that was literally fear mongering about Bernie Sanders when Bernie Sanders is part of the elite.
I would like
savior for any of us.
next week I would like to read like a more neutral or article on that bill, because that was definitely libertarian
Oh
slant.
my God, he's gonna bring socialism to us all. Oh my God, they're panic in the streets.
Man, I wish he did.
I wish he would do that. Fuck. I wish he would stand up to rich people and tell them to go fuck themselves and give us more money.
So the state of global oil inventories ruins Iran peace optimism. So as benchmarks crash and Brent slips to below $80 a barrel, a growing number of analysts are sounding an alarm. Hormuz may reopen, but oil production in the region will not rebound immediately, and world's oil inventories are depleting. Back in May, Carlyle Group, blah, 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 parts of the world will face what he dubbed minimum operation levels of crude supply due to the depletion resulting from storage withdrawals and avoid shortages amid the Hormuz crisis. Energy aspects analysis also noted at the start of June, even if a peace deal is signed, it would take a while for tanker traffic to return to pre-war levels. In the meantime, the world is using oil for inventories. As reports about a deal between the United States and Iran multiplied in the past few days, so the warnings about not expecting an immediate return to normal in terms of oil production and exports in the Persian Gulf. While the conflict may come to an end and oil flows through the Strait of Hormuz may gradually return to normal, the damage already done cannot be reversed overnight. This includes not only any physical damage to oil infrastructure, but also economic strain endured by oil importing economies that have faced elevated energy costs for months. Publication, blah, blah, blah. None of them supported the assumption that once a deal between the U.S. and Iran is signed, oil flows via the Hormuz would miraculously rebound. U.S.-Iran deals completed, and insurance companies are willing to insure the vessels. That's the big thing, because even if a deal is done, are insurance companies willing to insure these tankers? The answer is probably no, or at the very least, it'd be more expensive. And if more expensive, we're going to see that in our gas prices, because somehow we got to pay for that. So, if they don't insure it at all, then they really can't, these tankers, because if the U.S. bombs these tankers, then it'll cost the insurance companies money too. U.S. Iran deal is completed, and insurance companies are willing to insure the vessels. Ballast tanker transits would increase, followed by the restart of crude production and then restart of refineries. So, yesterday, U.S. crude inventories have been on an extended deadline. The American Petroleum Institute showing that the last 9 weeks has seen the total reduced by 52 million barrels. Blah, blah, blah. The Wall Street Journal report on how it noted roughly 20 million barrels tank operations have began running into a variety of complications. So, yeah, basically, even if the war actually ends and the U.S. actually ends the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, it's not going to come back immediately. So it'll take a few months before we're back to normal operations. Let's see.
They don't care.
Oh no, they don't. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me show this. So yeah, that's okay. That's that. We are in a lot of trouble. Oh yeah, let me show these first. Cringe, absolute
Oh yeah.
cringe. Making America skilled again.
Well, you got to show the first one.
Yeah, no, it's here. I think I may have it here. If I don't, then I can
Well,
find it.
first of all, you're not
I
going to
don't.
make us skilled by literally telling us that we have to get jobs and learn new skills at our own dime.
Let me look it up.
Now, before we look at all
they
those,
don't want skilled workers. They
Angel,
want
before we look at all those parody posts or whatever from the White House, you got to first show Steph why that's happening.
Okay,
Well,
so it's the parody. Okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
It's
No. I mean, what
um,
I'm saying is, it's the real post from the White House, but it's they're trying to jump in and all in the fun because the GTA 6 cover art was revealed.
yeah,
Yesterday.
so that tells us the game is like finally coming
So
out.
reveal the cover art first, and then go over the stuff.
Here,
Yeah.
hold on. Oh, come on. It's not really loading. Oh, here we go. No. Hold on. There it is. So that's the cover art.
Yep.
That's the cover art that Rockstar, announced that, they announced the cover art, which means pre-orders start June 25th, which means we'll find out the price then. Hopefully $69.99 and not any more expensive for the
well for
the
the
base game.
for the standard edition.
Yeah, you hope.
Yeah, the base game. So let's go back here because I don't want to show anything that's copyrighted. So let's go to here. Oops. This is the original one I saw.
Yeah.
Like the White
Ugh.
House.
Gag me with
Make
his
America
food.
Great Again. Number 47.
But the thing is, he's so fucking delusional. He thinks he is the GTA game.
And also, he's supposed to put the helicopter on the top left, not the top right, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't care.
I know, but he doesn't know how to
He thinks
do
he's the
cover.
shit. And everybody else should just bow and suck his dick. Guess what, Trump? Go suck a dick. You fucking pedophile.
And of course, there are multiple
Department
White House
of
accounts
War.
that did the same thing. So
I saw somebody on X the other day say Hunter Biden's name was not in the Epstein files. What a fucking delusional ass.
yeah, now
Uh-huh.
progressives, I guess, are trying to, they want to be
here
positive
we
towards
go.
Hunter Biden now.
Hunter Biden is such a fucking pedophile. He named his own dad Pedophile Pete.
Yeah, this is the Border Patrol. They came out with a version of it too.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Go suck a dick, guys.
So this is the meme. We really secured the border before GTA 6. They're doing the meme.
My ass cheeks you secured the border. All you did was suck each other's dicks, and then you also raped children.
I think Fox Sports did
Golden
one
Monarch,
too.
I would definitely go with the latter. That GTA 6 is going to blow our fucking minds. And you know that.
Well, I
Either
hope it
GTA
comes out
5
for you, but I
was
don't
the
hold out much
proper
hope.
GTA title, or GTA 6 on blow our minds. It's one or the other. I mean, let's see. Hopefully, it's the first one there. I don't
First
see
of all,
the one.
the World Cup is a trap. Do not go there.
What do you mean you know Trump GTA 6? What are you what are you talking about? Nothing's been said about that.
What is it? Is GTA 6 gonna be crypto? Like, I don't know. Whoops,
Yeah.
I messed up.
Yeah,
there.
what Gold Monarch said. Like,
Hi,
where do you
Angel.
get that
How are
from?
you?
Yeah, I messed up here. Hold on.
He's front.
Yeah, so I
center.
can't find the Department of War one, but they have come out with a bunch of those.
But speaking of Department of War, oh my God, Pete X said it's gonna wave the green flag for Sunday's NASCAR race at the San Diego,
right,
the Naval
I saw that.
Force or whatever it is.
NASCAR is rigged.
Yeah, I saw that because they.
Oh
I
yeah,
think you
this
may have
was in
posted
response to Kyle Kowinski saying that Kamala would not go to war with Iran or something like that.
Oh, they're
So
so
this
full
guy-
of shit. Their eyes are. They are so fucking deluded.
Like, this guy is the former senior
That's a
energy
guy.
advisor
It
to
looks
the
like a
president.
fucking woman.
There were indirect negotiations.
To the
Maybe
president.
they
To
should get a
President
vagina
Biden.
instead
So,
of a dick.
anyways,
Ew.
I mean, this is like
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
minute.
know,
I don't want to play
I
the whole
know.
thing, but I'm just gonna play
Hey,
the beginning
it's
part here.
fucking
There is a
pussy
So
list
this is
Barbie.
yeah. This is what he claims, which is absurd.
there is a 0% chance that Kamala Harris would have blown up random dinghy fishing boats in the Pacific and the Caribbean,
How do you
Totally
know?
delusional.
You're
How
so
do you
fucking
know?
delusional. You can't.
which
see
Trump has
straight.
now done dozens of times, hundreds of times, killed at least 200 people doing that. There is a 0%
he's gonna
chance
suck the dick for
Kamala
that
Harris would have
$1
carpet bombed.
That's a
Remember,
lie.
this guy makes couple $1 million a year. So trust me, he has to
That-
suck the dick to keep getting that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little girl schools in Iran. 0. There's a 0% chance Kamala
Oh my God,
Harris
they were
would have done a
bombing-
crypto
Obama
scam coin.
was bombing
Totally.
girls' schools. Shut the fuck up.
All right, totally delusional. Anyways, this is the Biden administration official basically admitting that Kamala Harris would have gone to
And
war with
credit
Iran.
to Crab for
Matt
posting
Crab,
this,
yeah,
by the way.
Yeah, thank
he
you,
responded. Oops, me. I'll mute
Negotiations
that.
that the Biden administration, there were indirect negotiations that the Biden administration did, but it went nowhere. So when President Trump argues that he did when no other president would, is it just simply that the bill was coming due and it fell on his watch?
I do think there's a certain element to that, and that's why.
Oops. Yes, sir. Oopsie doopsie.
You said the quiet part out loud, you pussy.
Yeah, he said, "Oh yeah, yeah, it's an element of that." So,
I mean, you dickless.
He's just wrong.
You dickless woman. I mean, he looks like a girl. I swear.
Supportive of President Trump joining in June to take the strikes that we had thought internally in the Biden administration we may have to take if there was a second term. We thought that the spring summer of 2025 was probably we may have to be there in the same place, and we did.
Wait. So it's exactly the same time Trump bombed Iran the first time, spring of 2025.
Okay, I gotta respond to Going Monarch for a second. Because the White House is fucking stupid. They're doing the "How do you do, fellow kids" thing. No, they're just fucking.
They're trying to reach the younger generation.
That doesn't mean Rockstar's going to do that. You know,
they're trying to promote themselves using Rockstars,
PTA,
and they're trying to appeal.
They're trying to appeal. Rockstar's not going to listen to them.
They're trying to appeal to younger voters. That's most likely what's going to happen here. So it's like.
Man, shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
That's what the Trump administration. That's what Rockstar probably said to Trump.
We did war games. We did some practice runs on what it would look like to look into it. And
they did practice runs on bombing Iran if Biden would have won a second term. So no, that's a blatant lie. Kyle's usual is wrong. So it's like
I just can't believe he just has Trump so stuck up his brain. He just can't stop mentioning him every day. It's just
so it's like again. I mean, he's in
again. You have to suck the dick when you get millions of dollars a year. So there you go.
So let me see what else I have here.
You mean Anna the Me Too, fuck me in the ass, and she let
Anna nice news skirt Kasperian.
Yeah. The one who supposedly got Me Too'd by a homeless person who now she makes all homeless people.
Yeah, Iran-U.S. talks in Geneva postponed over brutal Israeli attacks on Lebanon. By the way, that peace deal includes Lebanon, that the Israelis have to stop attacking Lebanon, but they won't. In fact, Netanyahu was pressured by his opposition party to keep attacking Lebanon. So it's the exact opposite of what's going on in Israel. So the start of a 60-day period of technical negotiations between Iran and the U.S. in Geneva was postponed June 19th today, following a brutal Israeli escalation against southern and eastern Lebanon. So I think there's some footage here. They obliterated Lebanon, that part. Look at that. There's nothing left.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing left. The Swiss Foreign Ministry confirmed in a statement that talks have been pushed with no due date provided. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance canceled his flight to Switzerland. Tehran delegation also did not depart for the talks.
Fuck J.D. Vance, you fucking couch fucker.
According to a diplomatic source cited by CNN, Tehran is demanding guarantees that Israeli attacks on Lebanon end before going ahead with the talks. That's not going to happen. The Israelis are not going to stop attacking Lebanon because they want to take Lebanon as part of the Greater Israel Project. The Iranians.
I saw something today about they're going to turn Gaza into a golf course. I don't know if that's true or whatever.
They want to turn Gaza into a rich man's pleasure island, basically.
Everything from
which casinos,
is Island 2.0, yes.
Yeah, from casinos to hookers to golf courses to everything that a rich man can desire. That's what they want to turn Gaza into.
I think I read something that Trump said that he wants to build a military base in Gaza. I think I read that.
I wouldn't be surprised. The U.S. wants to occupy the world, so they definitely want to occupy Gaza.
Well, and the military base would be there so they can protect the pedophiles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm sure you saw it, Angel, but Steph, did you see the video where Erica Kirk was confronted, that someone was confronting her saying that she protects pedophiles? Did you see that video?
No shit. Can we find that?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I mean, you can find it. I'll play it real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see.
She ran one in what? Somalia?
No, in Romania.
Romania, yes. Because she's a fucking pedophile too. They're all pedophiles, guys. They're all in the Epstein files, and don't tell me Hunter Biden ain't either.
No, he is, but as long as you're a Democrat, progressives will want him on their show. So
Ugh.
because they hate pedophiles unless they're Democrats and they're okay with them. The postponement came as a heavy Israeli airstrikes hit Nabatea and elsewhere across South Lebanon. Intense Israeli bombing targeted residential buildings into Weir, Harfruf, Kfar, Ruman, Habarbush, and
I
Deir
sent you
al
the tweet, Angel.
Al
Yay.
Zurani, triggering a widespread force displacement towards Beirut. An Israeli air
Man,
raid
you did
on.
good with those names. I would have butchered them.
I think I may have butchered them, but they
No,
sounded
you-
right.
No.
An Israeli air raid on Al Janabiyah, an area north of Babek and east of Lebanon, killed 3 people on Friday. One person also killed in the town of Jazin in the south. Since Thursday evening, at least 18 people have been killed in Lebanon. The airstrikes marks Israel's deadly response to Hezbollah's precise overnight resistance operations, targeting Israeli troops occupying South Lebanon. 4 Israeli soldiers were killed by Hezbollah operations early Friday morning. Hebrew newspaper Ma'ariv reported a disaster among Israeli forces in South Lebanon. So all I have to say is this.
Hey, I mean,
You
there's nothing but
gotta
pedophiles
get
in
the
Israel.
Jimmy Dore laugh there. That'd be even better.
No, I want his what the fuck?
Yeah.
I love that. Every time
Hold
you
on,
do
so
that,
let
he's
me
like,
get to
what
that.
the fuck? I just play it over and over again, right? and the fuck you.
Yeah.
Too bad you couldn't get him saying suck a dick, because I would play that over and over again too. Of course, you can just have me. Don't you have me on the soundboard, right?
Yeah.
So
Suck a dick.
This is Erica Kirk being confronted by a heckler accused of covering up for elite pedophiles connected to the Epstein case. Erica Kirk protects pedophiles. Let's see what this.
Oh, no,
But the joy of the Lord withstands all.
Erica Kirk protects pedophiles! Erica Kirk protects pedophiles!
And now I'm gonna turn on the fireworks. Shut up, bitch.
It's important to remember that happiness comes and goes, and I pray that you find it.
Fuck you and your fucking evil God, you fucking bitch.
But did you see her reaction?
Yeah, it's like,
now I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna cry. She's hurting my feelings because she's telling the truth.
let's see. So, what else here? What else I got here? A couple
And
more
shame
things.
all you women in there. Shame all of you.
Yeah.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves unless you're fucking pedophiles too.
Yeah, antiwar.com. The U.S. launches airstrike in Venezuela, claims Tren de Aragua leader killed. The strike was launched in cooperation with the Venezuelan government.
We literally have what's his nuts in jail, and literally we still can't leave Venezuela the fuck alone.
No,
Yeah,
but
I was gonna ask what's her name again?
Something I forget her name right now.
What is her reaction to all this?
Oh, she's happy because she's in power and looks the other way because she's busy sucking dick.
Well, they have no problem with it because this was done in cooperation with the Venezuelan government, so they're fine with it.
She's too busy sucking the dick because now she's in power.
Mm-hmm.
President Trump announced on Friday. You know what?
It's quid pro quo.
I'm gonna read his little True Social post here. A lot easier.
Ugh.
At my direction, the United States Southern Command delivered a swift and lethal kinetic strike to successfully execute Nino Guerrero, the infamous leader of Tren de Aragua, one of the most bloodthirsty terrorist organizations on planet Earth.
Shut up, you fucking pedophile.
Before I returned to office, Joe Biden opened up our southern border to millions of illegal
fucking
criminals.
Oh my god!
And allowed
Stop making me defend a fucking pedophile like Joe Biden.
And allowed this foreign army to rape,
Delcy Rodriguez,
and murder
that's
American
who it is.
citizens.
Yeah.
With total impunity. During my campaign, I pledged to expel these monsters from our country and bring justice to the family of those who they slaughtered, including the precious 12-year-old Jocelyn Nuruwe and 22-year-old Laken Riley, who the Laken Riley Act was named after, and countless other beautiful souls.
But first of all, you don't give a fuck about Jocelyn unless you're fucking her. So fuck you, fucking pedophile.
Laken Riley was the girl that was killed by the illegal alien, and they passed a law basically saying that illegal aliens don't have rights, so they get to deport them as soon as they're arrested, no matter if they committed the crime or not. So that's what the Laken Riley Act is, and a lot of Democrats,
They're also. Sorry, go ahead.
A lot of Democrats voted in favor of it. So
well, and that's the thing. See, here's the thing: they're gonna stick ice on people who aren't even fucking illegals. The Native fucking Americans. They are literally going after the Native fucking Americans. You can't make this fucking shit up. It's too fucking stupid. The people who actually fucking belong here, the Native Americans who actually had this country before the fucking white settlers came here. Remember, white people, you didn't just fucking appear here. Literally, they're going after Native Americans. You can't make this shit up.
Illegal.
You can't make it.
But tell us how you really feel, Steph.
I mean, I can just say, I'm sure people would love to call ice on me, and I'm whiter than fucking white. But to prove a point, I don't fucking care.
And countless other beautiful souls. With this action, the United States military has brought retribution to them, their families, and their loved ones.
Souls that I wish I could have been a pedophile with. I could have raped 12-year-old Jocelyn so good. It would have been so good. Fuck you, fucking pedophile.
Early in my administration, I delivered on my promise to designate Tren de Aragua a foreign terrorist organization.
You're a terrorist. You're a terrorist. Everyone's a terrorist.
Actually, she's a pedophile too.
Deport thousands of evil criminals and wage war against the cartels who have long been waging war against our citizens, while weak leaders left America helpless and defensive. This action was coordinated closely with our friends in Venezuela, who we are working with very well. As a result, the Tren de Aragua terrorists no longer have a safe haven in Venezuela or anywhere else.
Colombia
and
literally transports more drugs than Venezuela ever even thought about having in their fucking country. And this dumb motherfucking pedophile is like, I've gone after the terrorists. I've gone after the drug dealers. No, you haven't, you fucking retard.
As Jimmy Dore has said, we're the fucking terrorists.
As Jimmy Dore said, fuck you.
Under my leadership, we will find these vicious murderers and drug lords anytime, any place, and send them to the depths of hell
look at this fucking
where
CIA.
they belong.
CIA
God bless
more
America. God bless America, President Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, go suck
I'm surprised you didn't put thank you for your attention to this matter.
Yeah, so this is the actual bombing that killed this guy allegedly. Looks like Call of Duty.
That looks like a video game. That's probably AI. That's not even the real.
Yeah, I'm like, when do we ever see these in color? I've never seen that before.
Right,
this one's in color until the end. Yeah, this one is color until the end, and it goes black and white.
Right? I say
that makes you wonder what's going on here.
Right there.
I say it's AI propaganda bullshit.
It's like an edit. Look at this. It's an edit, like right there. It's an edit. Because I've edited videos and I can tell when something's edited now. So
it's just like the edit we saw with the Epstein's jail cell.
Yeah, well, there's people out there that actually believe that Trump is a professional wrestler who literally saved a bunch of people during a hurricane.
Well, I mean, he did beat up Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania. Don't forget that.
That was all bullshit. It's all AI, guys. It's AI.
That wasn't AI.
Where is it? I think. Oh no, here. Hold on. No. Hold on. I got one more
like
story.
An animal video or something. I'm like, oh, AI. Or I see one of those like the tricks. They show you like life hacks or whatever. It's fucking AI.
Yeah. Let's see. This is from U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM. Today, U.S. forces lifted the blockade on all maritime traffic entering and exiting Iran ports and coastal areas. In accordance with the president's direction, American forces are not impeding the transit of vessels to or from the Iranian ports. All U.S. military blockade enforcement efforts have ceased. Our great naval ships will remain in the great naval ships will remain in the general area to make sure that all aspects of the agreement are adhered to, obeyed, and in full force and effect.
Yeah, so when you suck that dick, you better suck that dick good.
The American ships will still be there.
Do it over again.
Angel, I just want to interrupt for a second. After 4 innings, Cam Schlittler already has 10 strikeouts.
My man is gonna win the Cy Young if he keeps that
Baseball
up.
is fake.
No.
the-
Yeah, you
I
watch
already read that.
wrestling.
Yes,
The
and,
Command-
and wrestling is going to baseball stadiums. You can't make that up. They are.
Well, they've
The
been
US
going to baseball and football stadiums for years, so.
So one
So what
more.
does that tell you,
But
little
the-
brother?
baseball and football, they're still real.
No.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Let's see.
I
here,
have
that
proof that
too.
they are not.
Nope.
The U.S. has been enforcing the blockade on Iran over 2 months, which involved at least 9 attacks on civilian commercial vessels, including a missile strike last week that killed 3 Indian mariners, and an incident that President Trump expressed no regret about when meeting
India.
the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the G7 summit in France on Wednesday.
And
This
Modi
is why
said, "Thank you so much, sir. May I
this
suck
is-
your dick again?"
This is why the Indians were pissed off, because Trump expressed no regret about killing those 3 Indian
Yeah, they pretend to be
mariners.
pissed off.
Some of you may die, but it's a
But that is
sacrifice
a
I'm willing to make.
sacrifice I'm willing to make.
That's exactly what. If I can find it, I got so
Jesus
many. Oh, here we
Christ.
go. Right here we go.
There you go. I am willing to make.
Yay!
Yay! Everybody
Uh,
cheers.
Take some time for trafficable blah. I already said that. Yeah. So I think that's all I got. So if you want to go to your story, Richie, I mean, we could end that right now.
All right, here we go.
Let me.
I'm going to
do that.
rant and rave because this is near and dear to my heart. My son is on the spectrum, so I literally couldn't agree with the Set and Bloom more. Again, she's my sister from another mother. I think we are destined to be sibling soulmates.
No.
So I'm going to send that to you. Hang on a second. Where am I at? There. Oh no. Skip.
So to RFK Jr. real quick.
Out your eyeballs and skull fuck you.
All right, there you go.
Is it John Wayne or is it me?
Well, I never thought of that, but I mean, yeah, I mean, did anyone hear about the article of this journalist who slept with him to get like his story or whatever? But
I think I may have heard something.
these
Like that was like
poems,
a
and they're
year or two
yeah,
ago. Or
they're so
something.
cringeworthy. Like, oh, you don't spill a drop. I'm a river that you need to drink from. I'm like,
Yeah,
God.
that was Olivia Nunn, I think, the journalist he had the quote unquote emotional affair with.
Yeah.
The emotional affair. He didn't actually have sex with her, but it's an emotional affair.
Shut up, bad cookies. All right. Hey, bad cookies. I'll start telling you to suck a dick, so be quiet. All right. No, suck a pussy, eat a pussy. I don't know. Just eat something.
Okay, that's enough, Steph.
All right. Inside RFK Jr.'s crusade against autistic people. Now, this is written from Dissent's point of view. So she is the one writing this. I am not a mother of 3 yet. I'm only a mother of 1. So, and I am not autistic. I am not a registered nurse either. So this is from her point of view to start. Okay. I'm starting this article on my lunch break. Probably will finish it much later, but I am livid. And I can feel her anger towards this. Because this, again, my son is on the spectrum. But my son is very, very smart. And he can do tasks. Like he can do chores and stuff around the house.
Same as me.
Same as you. So
right.
It's not like these people are not productive people of society. What they're talking about is mental retardation. Some of those, yes, will probably not be productive members of society, but even Down syndrome kids are literally having children and getting married and
with support and with help from the government and from their adults in their lives, they can live productive lives. It just they need that extra support, from adults.
And Angel, you said that you have autism too. Is that correct? Is that what you said?
I never was confirmed to be on the spectrum, but after what I did growing up, people now think I was on the spectrum.
Okay.
So, and I'm not completely diagnosed, but I have doctors who
I
told me, yeah,
think-
you probably were autistic.
Well, the only thing that you said you have is ADHD, right?
I have ADD. I mean,
ADD,
I
I was
have
close.
Adderall. Yeah, I
Yeah.
take a bunch of I have a bunch of Adderall laying around. I don't really take it, but just in case I need it. Well, here's a couple. But
Bad cookie. All right, so this is her point of view. If you're new here, I'm Descent in Bloom. We all know my sister from another mother. Yes, it is a pseudonym. So is Mrs. Witchy Perfect. Okay. I'm autistic. She says this in her voice. You know, I'm autistic. I'm a registered nurse. I run a nonprofit. I'm an activist, and I'm a mother of 3 wonderful autistic children. Again, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And that's great. I'm glad
my door keeps creaking. My door is creaking.
Okay. So I mean, I feel her plight because I'm a mother of a child on the autistic spectrum. So I understand where she's coming from here. This week I found out RFK Jr. is seeking access to millions of Americans' private medical records to study the link between vaccines and autism.
Hey, stay the fuck out of our business.
Exactly. A link does not exist. She is a registered nurse. She would know this. There is no link proven time and time again but this just keeps getting up. There is no link between vaccines and autism. Can we please let go of this bullshit lie?
Come
on.
Cookies.
But this is what they say because they have to fool the peasants into giving up their medical records.
And stop taking the vaccines. That's another one.
And to stop taking the vaccines.
Yeah.
Okay. I am so beyond fed up with this man. Why is a recovering heroin addict with a confirmed brain worm so hell-bent on eradicating autistic people? Because, I mean, that they're the easiest targets.
I mean, he's the dumbest person on planet Earth, and I don't know why he has a job, you know.
Well, and that's
at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yes. And that's the critical part of this. He literally wants all this data so they think the autistic people, even if you're on the spectrum, you are the weakest in society. Because just like the mentally retarded people or people with psychological problems or mental problems literally are the weakest link, as they would say, quote unquote, the weakest link in the society. You get rid of them first because while they have a mental condition, it's no different than what they used to do to kids. They used to drop them off at mental health facilities and then forget them. The rich would do this constantly. If they had a mentally retarded child, they literally would leave them in a Penhurst is one of them.
That's exactly what JFK Jr.'s JFK's sister. She had an issue, mental issue, and
that
her
Cookies
father
is on fire right now.
Yeah, and her father
put him out.
And Kennedy's dad
decided
Kennedy's dad decided to give her a lobotomy, and once she became she ended up in some mental institution. Everybody forgot about her. So
right, and that's what they would do because they were considered outcasts of the society. Now, because Reagan defunded all these mental health facilities, I mean, they're hard to come by. Now the mentals are among us. I mean, I'm not saying that what the rich people used to do was relevant or they should have done that. All I'm saying is that these people needed the most care, and all they did was they were pushed out of society. Penhurst is one of them. In fact, they say Penhurst is very haunted by the children who passed away there. And they would do cruel things to these kids. If one kid would bite another kid, they would literally yank out their teeth. That's how cruel these people were. They didn't care about the kids. They didn't care that they needed mental health. All they know is they had to take care of these children, and that they were underfunded, understaffed, and some of these people, yes, they did care. Some didn't. They just show up to work, did what they had to do, went home, and never gave a crap about the kids. So anyway, to keep going here, as if we were the problem, and he is the pinnacle of human achievement. Let's talk about his crusade, what it is, why he's doing it, and who is the man behind the bullshit actually is. She goes into his, he was born Robert Francis Kennedy Jr., also known as Bobby Jr. His father was assassinated, as we all know, by the CIA and the FBI, and also probably whoever their missionaries were, who they would do some charity for them.
Mossad also was involved.
Yes. So, yet despite the Kennedy name and every advantage it has handed him, he's ended up as the family's black sheep. He falls well short of his father's and uncle's shadow. Of course, did he didn't get to bang Marilyn Monroe because kind of died.
No.
So anyway, she was kind of like murdered.
Yeah.
I will never believe she self-deleted.
The LAPD ruled it a suicide or self-deletion.
Yeah,
but nobody believes it.
Yeah. All while exploiting their legacies for credibility. RFK Jr. tendered as Secretary of Health and Human Services as carried a steep public health cost. In June 2025, he fired all 17 members of the CDC's Advisory Committee on immunization practices and replaced them with appointees who included well-known anti-vaxxers, part of a broader purge of the agency staff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That August, a gunman who attacked CDC headquarters to protest COVID-19 vaccines fired more than 180 rounds into the campus, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
Days later, it was fired after refusing to rubber stamp vaccine recommendations. Without reviewing the evidence, the shortness tendered, there we go, director in the agency's history with several top officials resigned in protest. By December, his reconstituted panel voted 8-3 to roll back 30-year-old universal recommendations for hepatitis B birth dose for newborns and mothers who tested negative. All of this unfolded while measles, eliminated in the U.S. in 2000, came roaring back with more than 42,000 cases and the first measles death in 2015. I believe my son did get a measles vaccine because I didn't play around with that shit. But I mean, honestly, I see her thing about, and this is, I won't share that in a minute. Yeah. I just want to talk real briefly. After COVID-19, and I know Dissent and Bloom knows this, it was all just a pandemic. But a lot of people don't trust doctors anymore. I don't trust my doctor anymore because they're not in the business to cure people anymore. Now it's just you do what the government tells you, and just if you're bleeding profusely, just put a Band-Aid on it. It's okay, whatever. Again, if you're really sick, you just got a cold. Take some medicine, you'll feel better in the morning.
Yeah.
And these are like critical diseases that people have. And I'm not saying that Set and Bloom does this. Of course not. I would never say that. She's a great person, a great woman. And, I feel that sister Karanami with her. But I don't trust vaccines anymore after this whole thing. That COVID-19 vaccine fucked up my health. Literally, I get my friend now every 2.5 weeks. And I have since I took the first 2 doses of that vaccine.
Yeah. So it's like RFK Jr. basically said.
Right. And I get it that, I'm not being anti-vax. Like I said, I had all the vaxes when I was young. Yeah. My son has all the vaxes that he needs for child, measles, mumps. They even have a chickenpox vaccine. I never had that shit when we were kids.
No, we didn't.
I had chickenpox when I was a kid. My brother gave it to me. Anyway.
It's not that we were anti-vax, it's we were anti-mandates. That's what we were.
Yeah, the mandates were the issue.
Yeah. But, the problem was that vaccine also was not good. It wasn't good for women. And for I got it once, but I got it because of the vaccine. I actually had COVID because of the vaccine. All right. So anyway,
thanks.
Bless you.
I heard someone.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
All right. So including 2 children, as Kennedy gave shifting lukewarm messaging on the MMR vaccine and promoted vitamin A. His focus stayed fixed on finding an environmental cause for autism. And here's an environmental cause. Here is a cause, literally. And I found this out way before. I mean, I actually did feed my son this food when.
Oh my God!
What? Did I miss something?
Yeah, go to Golden Monarch's reply.
Witchy's doctor did recommend dicks. That's fine. Shut up. I love my husband's dick. Shut up. All right.
Okay.
No, what the point I'm trying to make is, so here's what I think causes autism: the fact that they put fucking heavy metals in baby food. Hello, Gerber was putting 10 times the amount, and we only just found that out after everyone was already feeding their kids that fucking Gerber shit.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because I probably not knowingly led to my son being on the spectrum because I fed him this food that I did not know had heavy metals in it. So, yes, I'm very outraged. I'm outraged that our fucking government wants to kill our children and make them autistic so that in RFK Jr.'s eyes, they cannot be productive members of society, and that makes them easier to dismiss so they can go ahead and rape them.
This is another version of eugenics. Another version of eugenics, basically. If you're the survivor of the fittest.
That's what it is.
Steph, Bad Cookies had something to say.
He's... Oh, no.
I wish. Actually, I don't. I wish I never even believed the fucking bullshit on that.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, because if you think about it, I know I have a mentally retarded friend Caitlin, who I loved very much. She was normal to me, even though she had this mental retardation. She was like a sister to me. So what I'm saying is that, yes, you're right. This is eugenics. They're trying to sterilize our kids so that they can get pregnant when they go ahead and rape them. Because they're all fucking pedophiles, including this fucking douchebag. All right. His focus stayed fixed on finding an environmental cause for autism. And in the fall, the CDC hired Mark Laxell, a former Safe Minds leader who claims without evidence that every vaccinated child, is in some way injured. If you use the COVID vaccine, yes. I'm surprised that didn't kill your child because that's what they wanted. They wanted to kill your child as a senior advisor. Okay. So is it okay if I do this?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
This is an individual tragedy as well. Autism destroys families. And more importantly, it destroys our greatest resource, which are our children. These are children who should.
Then why the fuck did you put heavy metals in baby food, which is actually a cause of autism?
That's why there's an epidemic of autism in this country. Some more on the spectrum than not, but that's a lot of reasons why.
Because they poison the food, you dumb fuck.
Who should not be suffering like this. These are kids who, many of them were fully functional and
like
regressed because of some environmental exposure into autism when they're 2 years old. And these are kids who will never pay taxes. They'll never hold a job.
Yes, they will.
Well, that's a lie. They pay taxes.
Play baseball.
But trust me, my son will play baseball.
That's what I was sharing in the group.
So it's like
I just could not believe he said that.
It's like this. Like
shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Exactly. You're talking about my son. You're talking about Descent and Bloom's children. You're talking about Descent and Bloom. You're talking about you, little brother.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a job, little brother. Angel, you have a job as well.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I mean...
or you can go ahead. I'll wait.
No, go ahead, little brother. What do you want to say?
Well, I was going to say, Angel, I heard you play the clip of Franklin. I was going to say, can't wait to hear the quotes from Jason Lucia soon.
Yeah, but that's gonna be clipped out. Bunch of those things. So go ahead.
Yeah.
This is the man who has gone on record saying autism should be prevented because autism destroys families and children. And
based on what?
Based on his say-so, I guess.
Yeah.
They will never pay taxes. They will never hold a job. They'll never play baseball. They'll never write a poem. You tried to write that fucking journalist saying that your semen is a river and she needs to drink from you. Ugh.
I fucking played baseball when I was much younger.
I played softball.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not on the spectrum, but I mean, my son, he knows how to. We play catch with him all the time. So I mean, don't get out of here with that bullshit. Yeah, shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's exactly what I said. Oh, okay. Sorry. They'll never write a poem. They'll never go on a date. Yes, my son will go on plenty of dates, and a mama bear will have to be the puppy love, and he breaks his, she breaks his heart, and then I have to go kill her. No. Many of them will never use a toilet unassisted. My son goes to the bathroom by himself all the fucking time.
Yeah.
As if a human being's worth boils down to whether they can boost corporate dividends or swing a bat.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I just love that. This kind of language carries a very specific weight, and the weight is eugenics. She is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
They want to take the weakest out, and they think that autism makes you weak. So they hate people like my little brother. They hate people like Angel. They hate people like my son. They hate people like Descent in Bloom and her kids.
Mm-hmm. Angel, I just want to say Schlittler now has 12 strikeouts.
Jesus.
And I love how this comes up. Eugenics is a larger discredit. I think she put that on there on purpose. Scientific belief and practice of improving the quality of the human population. Basically, they want to get rid of the weak people.
Yeah.
Yes, I know it's a buzzword, but don't roll your eyes and close the tab. Hear me out. Eugenics has existed in America for centuries. And just because the Nazis tried to do it, and now the Nazis are not around anymore, actually they are, but I mean, just because the Nazis stopped doing it doesn't mean it went away.
Yeah, the
Fat
Nazis
Cookies,
got.
what do you mean they don't mind me?
The Nazis got eugenics from us. Hitler admired our eugenics program to the point where he just stole it from us.
Right. That what did the Nazis say during the Nuremberg trials? We followed how you guys treated the Native Americans.
Yeah, they did eugenics. I mean, that's what Hitler followed in the Nazis.
Yep. Eugenics. Okay, so 32 states once had forced sterilization laws on the books, and around 70,000 people, mostly poor women, disabled people, and women of color were sterilized without their consent.
Yep.
That's what they're trying to do. That's why they poisoned our food, guys. This is why they're poisoning our water. You do not swallow. Oh shit. the stuff in the not chloroform. The stuff that you put on your teeth when you go to the dentist, he makes you swish it around your mouth. Fluoride.
Fluoride.
Wait, but if you don't swallow, do you suck?
No. There were entire eugenics organizations, movements, and research institutes funded by some of the wealthiest industrial families in America. No fucking shit, including the Rockefellers, who literally, John Rockefeller actually paid media people to say nice things about him. He was a monster.
Yeah.
Carnegie's and the Harrimans. Yeah. At its core, eugenics is the ideal. Is the ideology. I can't say it. That certain humans hold less value than others because of their cognitive or physical differences or disabilities. Again, there's a reason why,
Sorry, go ahead.
There's a reason why the rich people, if you had a mentally retarded child, you just drop them off at a facility and you would, I don't have a sister. I don't have a brother.
Yeah.
That's why these kids were literally forgotten. They don't care about them. They wanted them to perish.
So Bad Cookie thinks that saying you swish that's gross.
No. I'm talking about fluoride, you dumb fucks. Trust me, my husband knows I swallow, so shut the fuck up. All right. Back to the story.
There.
There's a real irony here. I'm autistic. She says, I'm autistic and I have more medical credentials than RFK Jr. She is correct.
Yeah.
She's a registered fucking nurse. And he's the one running the entire U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Yeah. Meanwhile, his resume, a Bachelor's of Arts in History, a Juris Doctor from the University of Virginia, and a Master of Law in your environmental law. Zero
He's a lawyer.
training. Mm-hmm.
That's what RFK Jr. is. He's an attorney. He's not a no experience in health whatsoever. So
Call me crazy, but I don't ask my grocer for legal advice. I don't ask my gynecologist where to put my 401k. For anyone who doesn't know, gynecologist is a
That's a
woman
good
doctor.
question. Why is RFK obsessed with autism?
Probably because he has
Yeah,
it. No. The reason why he's obsessed with it is because his handlers say get rid of the weakest people, and they think that that's the new retardation.
I'm
There's still
always late
people out there
it,
with a retardation, but I mean, they have literally said, "Well, we'll let the retards be among us." Okay. As I sure as hell don't ask an environmental lawyer to handle my healthcare. That's for sure. Okay, so why is he obsessed with autism? RFK Jr. likes to tell this as a story about one Minnesota mom showing up uninvited on his porch. Why is it always Minnesota?
Minnesota.
I got to put that in my
I was just
soundboard.
going to say you should put that there
Go
too.
ahead.
Why is it always Minnesota? Okay. His own organization tells it differently. According to Children's Health Defense, the Mercury Moms, led by Safe Minds co-founder Lynn Redwood and National Autism Association co-founder Laura Bono, I wonder if she's related to Sonny Bono. Anyway, had been following Kennedy around his environmental speaking tour all year, urging him to look into thimerosal.
Thimerosal.
Thimerosal. Okay, thank you.
Something like that, yeah.
Reportedly, Sarah Bridges, one of their speakers, turned up on an RFK Jr.'s porch in 2005 with a stack of now debunked research. Her goal, the same as the other Mercury moms, to get him to help her find a link between a vaccine
preservative.
Oh my god.
thimerose and autism after becoming convinced her son's
They're not connected.
Paratuxis.
Vaccine was the reason behind his autism diagnosis.
They're not connected.
They're not connected. They've never been connected. And she blamed the vaccine, Thermosol, for his neurological damage. No, I instead of blaming vaccines, I would actually say our food is probably what poisoned him. He poisoned him and then made him mentally retarded.
Don't forget the water in Flint, Michigan, too.
Exactly.
That's still not been fixed, by the way. I don't think. That was like decades ago now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, her son Porter had suffered an acute medical emergency after receiving an older, highly reactive, and long since discontinued version of that vaccine. Sadly, the 4-month-old boy had spiked a severe fever that triggered a massive 2-hour grand mal seizure. Jesus. Again, that was because, if it's a dirty vaccine, of course. Look what happened with COVID-19 vaccines. They were not, they were just as spiked. They were just as highly reactive as these fucking older vaccines that were literally should have been discontinued and never ever used. But again, they want to kill your child. They don't care about them. Prolonged exposure of that magnitude in an infant often causes permanent brain damage, and in Porter's case, the result was profound. Sorry, I can't talk today. Delays, loss of speech, and behavioral issues.
You might maybe get a drink of water or something.
Yeah, I don't have one right now. That met the brand new clinical criteria for severe autism. Severe, not on the spectrum, not, he's mentally retarded or whatever. No, okay. Decades later, Porter would have been diagnosed with MRDD, secondary to brain damage, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, by the mid 1990s, the newly broadened autism
God.
criteria under the DSM-4 absorbed cases like his, and the label change gave Bridges the exact ammunition she needed to incorrectly conflate her son's traumatic brain injury, where the cause, physical brain damage, with autism.
Idiopathic.
Meaning
Bad Cookies has got you some fresh Michigan water, by the way.
Oh, come on.
bad cookies, go eat a
Oh,
cookie.
come on. Like,
Yeah, I don't know whose sons, but
oh, come on. Like,
knowing that we don't know the cause. Okay, so Bridges brought that trauma with her when she stood on the porch in 2005, and RK Jr., a man who wanted to make a name for himself as a Kennedy, turned her trauma into his purpose. He took his anti-vaccine position when he wrote Deadly Immunity. An anti-vaccine piece ran in the Rolling Stone and Salon that June. The article covered what she had brought to him. Eventually, Rolling Stone deleted it. Salon retracted it in 2011, calling it a massive mistake. So there you go. And despite being out of childhood vaccines for 2.5 decades, autism rates haven't dropped. They've climbed, not because of vaccines, because they are putting heavy metals and poison into the kids' foods. I'm not making this shit up, guys. I can't stress this enough. There is no link between vaccines and autism. But they will tell you this because they have an agenda and they're trying to sell you something. Okay. So by their logic, you could actually argue that this thimerosal was suppressing autism rates. It wasn't, obviously. Kennedy's own federal finance disclosures show how lucrative his vaccine skeptic profile has been. He drew $326,000 in salary from roughly 15 weeks of work as chairman of Children's Health Defense. Oh my God. I can't. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh my. He shouldn't be in charge of anything, let alone children's health.
No, I agree.
Did he even once say, hey, they're putting heavy metals in these kids' food? Think we should kind of stop that shit? No, because he doesn't give a fuck.
Nope.
The anti-vax nonprofit he founded, which has filed dozens of lawsuits against the federal agencies he now oversees. He reported $856,559 in referral fees from Weisner Baum, the law firm where he served as co-counsel suing Merck over the Gardasil MPV vaccine.
HPV.
Excuse me. HPV, literally, I should have gotten that when I was 12, and I never did.
Yeah.
And he stated he intends to keep collecting those continuities, whatever, fees, even as HHS secretary.
Cash. That's cash. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So
here comes the money.
So you can keep reading this if you want to. This is Descent in Bloom. This is her Substack. Please subscribe to her Substack. She is a wonderful writer, a wonderful person. I love her to death. Again, she's my sister from another mother. So I can't say enough great things about her. She does the research, guys. She comes with receipts. So, and again, I'm not trying to sell you something. This is just what I've seen from what all her stuff is. And I can tell you, I didn't know she was autistic. I knew her kids were autistic, but I didn't think she was. So I mean,
I didn't know she was either.
Yeah, I didn't know you were autistic, little brother. So I mean, I
common,
love all of
more
you
common
people.
than what we think.
Yeah, it's more common because they literally poisoned our food.
All right, so I wanted to read this. Thank you for the comment. I'm autistic. I feel to push back a little. There may be evidence to suggest that a natural human variation that goes back centuries.
No doubt.
Yeah, we're not disputing that. I mean, but I don't think Witchy isn't either. But we're just saying,
Yeah, we were just talking about the vaccine
it's exasperated.
stuff.
It's exasperated by the chemicals and stuff that we breathe in or eat. So that's what we're
or
saying.
drink.
Yeah.
Remember, when you go to the dentist, he does not have you swallow fluoride. He always tells you to swish it around in your mouth for a minute and then spit it back out.
Oh, cover your ears, Bad Cookies. Cover your ears. She said that again.
Bad Cookies is just jealous because I don't suck his dick. All right. No. But no, please read The Set in Bloom. I love her very much. She is a great writer, and I'm sure she's a great nurse. I don't know. I've never been, she's never held my health in concerns, but I'm sure she would be a better one than RFK Jr. all these other motherfuckers who, bow down to the dick of the government. So,
and also the person he replaced under Biden was like some sort of, I don't know, weird trans person who ran that position under Biden. I don't know who it was.
Yes, she was from Pennsylvania, and I can't think of her name. Jessica, was it Jessica?
Something.
Yeah.
No, Rachel Levine. Rachel Levine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that she was trans. That didn't bother me. What bothered me is the fact that she didn't have a doctorate in medical, I don't think.
No,
that's what bothered me.
She was just military, I think.
She was just military. I don't think she was a doctorate in something. That's like the one educational person had a doctorate in the last Secretary of Health had a doctorate in education. Kids' education. It had nothing to do with fucking health.
No,
they don't care about your health.
It's like
they don't want you to be healthy.
RFK Jr. is like,
that was pathetic.
You probably should include, like the Unreal Tournament quotes as well from the announcer.
It says RFK is no Tulsi Gabbard. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what he.
That's a low blow there.
Yeah.
This also applies. This also applies to RFK Jr.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame. 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 Shame.
The problem is he doesn't give a fuck. He certainly has handlers in the CIA, and his, he doesn't want to end up like his uncle or his father.
Angel, you should probably include some Dutch Vanderlyn quotes too.
Because I deleted some things from my soundboard. There's way too many, and I couldn't really find anything. So it's easier to find stuff.
Right?
No. You're still here.
Play my medical music.
Yeah, because it's
play that beautiful beam footage or whatever the fuck that's
Suck a dick.
Oh.
There you go. Suck a dick. Woo!
Be happy and eat sea bugs.
Sea bugs. That's right. Because the rich do not like you. They do not want you to exist.
Anthro guy, I see Angel. I have the same theory in my head that perhaps vaccines and or environmental factors exacerbates the symptoms and traits, especially those who have profound autism. Yeah, that's what that was our point. I mean, it's not just it wasn't just autism. I mean, vaccines. It pretty much. I don't think it's vaccines at all, really, but it's definitely environmental and what we eat and what we drink and what we breathe in, like chemtrails, like the chemtrails in the skies. We don't know what that causes, so we don't know what are the side effects. And even though the government doesn't, they claim chemtrails don't exist, but
then they actually said they did exist. Yeah.
At one point recently, it's like, which one is it? So
wow. So as big of a Tulsi Gabbard supporter I was, apparently I did not know that she saved someone in Iowa.
Snorky, you're just making that up, right?
I don't know whether he is or not. I don't know. I never heard that story. So, it's like this too. These people like.
You can't keep getting away with it.
I mean,
you can't keep getting away with it.
It's honestly to the point where I feel bad for everyone on the spectrum, and I used to actually help those kids that had what they used to call slow learners, or they were just called slow, I think, back in
we were called slow.
School. It was called slow. And I would actually tutor those people, and I actually found better friends in those people than I did in anyone else.
Yeah, we were either called slow or somebody wanted to like hurt our
Learning
feelings, retarded
disability.
or
Yeah.
retarded. So didn't bother me too much, but they tried to hurt your feelings and call you retarded. So even though now that's a dirty word, you can't say retarded. But
Yeah, I like it
know.
when Chase Miller he posts that or other Snow Himbo when they post the glasses meme when people say retarded.
RFK Jr. works for the Autism Industrial Complex. I said that.
No, he's not wrong. He makes a shit ton of money off this bullshit. So.
Yeah, and he lies because that is what they want. She's exactly right when she says about eugenics because that is what it is. It's
like,
eugenics. They want to get rid
like
of the poor of society.
It's like these people who believe in eugenics or like RFK Jr. They think that they're Thanos.
Inevitable.
Exactly.
They think they're Thanos. They're all powerful and super powerful and stuff, and they want every human to have those like superior genes.
If you were
Even though don't say that word, Angel. Don't say that word after what happened with Sydney Sweeney.
No, I mean that's what they want though. If you had superior genes, you'd be rich. You'd be in a rich family with all the rich cunt pedophiles. So literally, yes, that is what they want. That's what they consider themselves. The rich consider themselves superior, and everyone else, you and me included, are all inferior, or otherwise we'd be rich.
Yep. Let's see what else I got here. And this applies to me and Witchy, especially
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
I'm sorry. I did the same thing at work. I was trying to talk to a guy and I kept messing up the word. And you wouldn't think that the Amish would have a sense of humor considering they're all ignorant.
Monarch, Tulsi during her campaign, she was with Convo Couch, Jimmy Dore. She even went on TYT as well.
That's when she had the whole drama with Anna Kasparian. That she wouldn't get interviewed by Anna. And Anna's hated her ever since. Because her ego was affected.
She hated her before that.
Yeah, Anna's ego was affected by that. So that's why, she definitely went all in on hating her after that. Let's see. So...
And then Bernie Sanders didn't have Kyle Kowinski on because Kyle called him a cuck.
And then Kyle literally let him do it, and then watched Bernie come all over his table.
Yeah,
yeah. And to this day, he loves Bernie Sanders and defends him, even though he cucked him off his own show. I mean, you don't have to have an ego, but have some self-respect, and not. Yeah,
it's my fucking show. If you don't like it, go suck a dick, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because if, let's say, somebody kicked me off my own show, I won't go on Angel and Friends if Angel's there. It's like, well, fuck off. It's my show.
Yeah, it's my show. Then don't come on.
Yeah.
Fuck right off.
Bad Cookie says, no, Kyle was allowed to be on the grounds, but Kyle had to wear a gimp suit. Okay, good to know.
Ew. You know what? I don't want to know what you think about Bad Cookies.
Again, it's like, I keep having to go back to this. Where is it? Here it is.
Bruh.
Oh, wait.
Bruh.
Why is it not playing?
Bruh.
I hear it.
I hear it, yeah. Bruh.
Yeah, I can't hear it. But whatever, you guys heard it, so. Yeah, so, we're going to start wrapping this show up. It is 9 o'clock, so. Yeah, that's all we got this week for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. I mean, let me see. We were at 20 likes. Let me see.
I guess you guys don't want to get to 40 likes. You don't want to see Mrs. Witchy topless. What the hell's better with you?
We have 23 now, but we're gonna fall short.
I guess literally wants to see bras instead.
I'll go get one of my bras if I have to. If we get to 50 likes, I'll go get one of my bras.
Yeah. So this week also, like.
Used to watch
that's to the San Antonio Spurs how badly they were
that too. I should have played that last night. Instead it was just I kept using the Nelson Muntz, like my favorite though.
Yeah.
Oh, the Knicks got lucky.
No, they were the better team.
Yeah, they were the better team. But so it's like RFK. This also applies to RFK Jr.
Yeah, but I mean, Trump, the pedophile, also took RFK Jr. as a pedophile and said,
but Trump,
"Hey, you want to be my health secretary?"
So Trump hired him, so that shows how much he, I mean, so he hired him, so it wasn't like he got appointed.
Angel's
We get
ankles.
just why you want to see my ankles? I mean, it's okay. I mean,
I mean, at 100 likes, he'll whip out his dick and show it to you. Hello.
Oh, come on. Yeah. So like. Trump it said he isn't a pedophile. He said he identifies as a child.
No, he is a
There you
pedophile.
go. All right, so
Oh
with
dear,
that,
no one asked for that. Yeah, you did, bad cookies. Admit it. You
Oops.
want to see Angel's dick.
I didn't mean to. Where's that? Oh, here we go. No, get rid of that too. Why does it keep?
Yeah, get rid of that too.
Like, it's like it's so annoying. All right, so it's like again. All right, so yeah, Witchy has an apprentice called the Sense in Bloom.
She's not an apprentice.
Well, she's an amazing writer, by the way. I can't write like that. She writes whole like pieces. Go subscribe to her Substack. It's free. If you want to support her by getting a paid version, please do if you're able to, if you have the money. But yeah. So that'll be wrapping up this show this week. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you check out. Make sure you check out the rest of INN shows. Come on, every day. We are on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, which is me, and Saturday, which is Pro Wrestling Talk, which we will do tomorrow, right? With Pro Wrestling Talk, we're on for tomorrow.
We are on for tomorrow. We're going to preview.
Night of Champions.
Night of Champions. Yeah.
I should be on at 9 Eastern.
Yeah, we'll have you on next Saturday. Is the Saudi Arabia
and hopefully, Steph, you'll show your face this time.
We'll see. I'm going to the pool tomorrow, so I'll probably get a little sun. So no.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I will only show my titties if we get 100 likes.
So this is kind of sus, but we'll wrap up with this. Like,
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
This is kind of sus, but I haven't used it yet in my soundboard.
And hopefully next week, trailer 3 for GTA 6 finally arrives.
I gotta wait for trailer 3 before I commit to doing a show on it, which is why I'm still waiting. All right, so thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you for the support for not only myself personally, but for the INN Network. We're on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on the main channel, which you are now. Tuesday is Indie Show at 10. INN News is on Wednesday. Thursday is Indie does either American Tradition or some other shows there. And Friday is me and Witchy and Alex and maybe some other guests and stuff.
I'm going to try to talk to Descent in Bloom and also Snow.
And Bill.
And
Bill, yeah.
I'm going to try to talk to them, though, and see if I can get them back on. I am the official booker.
Yeah.
I wish Snow would do that show again. I guess what was it on Thursday where we would have a lot of us on, but I guess he only does it with Crab or whatever.
Yeah, Politically Homeless. He stopped doing that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's
Politically Homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he hasn't done that in a while.
But check out Copill because, like I said, my sister from another mother is there. Of course, Snow is one of my is one of my work husbands. Angel is a work husband. Snow is a work husband, and Kit Cabello is other work husband. I have a little brother, Alex, and I have a big brother, Dave, and I have a little sister now.
We gotta get Dave back on this show, even though we did hang out with him yesterday talking about the Knicks. But we gotta get him back.
I missed that, but you guys went on at like what, midnight?
No,
we went on at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did it for a couple hours.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
We went on for a couple of hours last night until 9.
Yeah.
But
son of a bitch! If I wasn't actually doing something, I was doing my course.
It was.
You can always watch it.
Yeah,
it's
I
on the
know. You
INN.
uploaded, yeah.
It's on the INN Ocho channel and my channel too, so my personal channel. So
I
yeah,
have
make sure
just
you
a whole
guys.
bunch of work family. That's my work family.
Yeah, so make sure you guys check out all the content. Thank you for watching this show. Pro Wrestling Talk is tomorrow at 8. I'm going to preview Night of Champions, and then Witchy has some clips before 9, so we'll check that out as well. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Love you all. Like and subscribe. Good night. Peace
Appreciate
out.
it. See y'all. Never.